for Durant. Here's Robinson, and the layup falls.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay. Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Outside, KD. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Seattle leading by 4. Outside, KD. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Seattle's shooting their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. And out of bounds. Long Beach will have it.
Long Beach ball.
Long Beach trails by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Thompson.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Thompson comes with the double team. And here's KD for 3. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Pass to Barnes. Brown with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Durant gets double teamed. .122 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Barnes outside. This one for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here comes the break. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Thompson. Outside Turner. On the way, Harris. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, KD. Lets it go from deep. Long Beach with the rebound. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Barnes. Rebounded by Kamare.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And that does it for the first quarter. Seattle ahead. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right at... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And with the trend break toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Driving the lane, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Joe can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Joe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Joe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That free ball is on point.
Here's Jackson, right wing. Now here's Dosunmu. Up top, Joe. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Picked away. And it's Long Beach on the break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brown wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to Turner. A three. Good on the three-point shot. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No, Turner with the quick response from distance.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. On the inbound, daring anyone to stop him, KD.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
To the inside, Turner. It's sent back by Edey. To the paint. Here's Kamara.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Seattle leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Long Beach with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Here's Durant. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests. Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Yeah, they've handed their lead right over this quarter with the turnover.
Here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Durant for three. Long Beach with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And so Thompson nails both of them. Seattle trails by three.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Burks' shot is good. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Long Beach leads by one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Back to Burks. Pass to Edey. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Claxton. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. 2 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Seattle. Jackson is doubled. Down low. Joe. Here's Claxton. Robinson pulls it in. It's a close game here in New Orleans. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Outside Durant. Back to Brown. Bounce pass, Kamara. They double-team KD. Shoots the 3. That shot off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Joe. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Long Beach leads by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Some solid defense from Robinson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Seattle, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
With that being his 4th foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Knipple with the bucket.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Turner. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Seattle, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. It's a 1-point game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Barnes outside. Now here's Thompson. Stolen by Durant. Brown with it. And now by Barnes. At the top of the key, Durant. And yes, it's good. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for Long Beach. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Out to Harris. Pass to DiVincenzo. Thompson for the triple. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Now here's Durant. Defended by DiVincenzo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Seattle making a change here. 1:52 left in the third. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, how about the navigation off the drive from Donte DiVincenzo? That is nice.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
5 on the clock. Here's KD. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The powerful flush by Durant.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's Thompson off the drive. Puts up a deep 3. Seattle grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Robinson pulls it in.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
And Barnes comes to help. And they're running. Goes up. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Mitchell. Still yet to score. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
To the inside. Rebounded by Jackson. Williams for three. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Long Beach on top, leading by Jeff.
52.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Long Beach on offense. They lead by 1. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense, you've got to be there to contest.
Inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Launches a three. Robinson pulls it in.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backdoors.
That is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time. And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for Long Beach. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Out to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the Suki smooth three from KD.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Kamara. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell is double. Turner with the steal.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Mitchell is double. Right side Durant. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
There's the triple. Durant, no good. Long Beach leading by 8. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The three for DiVincenzo. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Seattle making a change here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Hurts on the wing. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Clock is at 3.
What do you say, Ben?
Durant fires with the clock winding down.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Long Beach on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's DiVincenzo. Buries the deep ball.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Now Durant. And stolen by Barnes. Harris. Jacks up a 3. Drained from outside.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
From outside, cleared away by Turner.
Mitchell Robinson. Third personal foul.
Long Beach leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Not gonna go. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Thompson rips it down with 2 hands.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Left side Durant. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
And he gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Durant drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Long Beach leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Long Beach.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Seattle ball. Coming onto the floor for Seattle. Zach Edey. Royce O'Neal. Amir Coffey. Davion Mitchell.
And so it's Long Beach with the W. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.